Cruz inside. Contact.
Nice job holding on to that car by LeVar Scott, but he's up on, both of them are up high in the dust.
And that's going to pull Lawless Allen right back into this battle for second.
Let's see if Lawless Allen will make it 3 wide. No, those 2 cars are back up to speed now. Brett Cruz moved LeVar Scott off the racetrack, got him up in the dust. It's going to cost him a couple spots.
Gave LeVar a bit of a shoulder there to potentially deny him the chance to pick up his 5th career runner-up finish. Scott now falls to 4th.
Right now, Butterbean is thinking, please no cautions. I have over a 4-second lead, inside of 10 to go. The battle for 3rd continues, though, between Lawless Allen and LeVar Scott.
And there is some championship implications with this battle, even though Butterbean is out front trying to gain as many points as he can in this race. Coming into the night, LeVar scored 2nd in the championship standings, Lawless Allen 3rd.
But remember all the bonus points that go with winning. If Butterbean can make it happen. Look at LeVar Scott, way wide, way wide. Look how much ground he will lose to Lawless Allen.
Oh, trouble! Brett Cruz, the runner-up, turned around off turn 2 and into the inside wall. And the chances of the Hungry Hens dirt double for Brett Cruz ends up with significant damage to the front end of the Nitro Motorsports Toyota.
Oops, 2nd place.
Caution number 6 after Cruz tried to get around Alex Clubb in turn 2. They both spin. And Cruz just unable to stop the car before it tags the inside guardrail.
What a tough break. I would have loved to have been able to see if Brett Cruz could chase down Butterbean, but you see him pull now onto pit road. Tough break for the driver that led 54 laps of this one today, going for that $20,000 bonus.
The work begins on Brett Cruz's car, and he will not be the first driver in several years to sweep the dirt races. A sprint to the finish coming up when we come back.
Hey, Coach Gibbs.
Hey. Look at LeVar, it's going to be wide again. Look at Kelly Kopsky going for 2nd.
Kopsky up the
Oh,
inside,
somebody got turned behind him. I saw that.
Yep. Trouble. Monroe's around. LeVar Scott's around. Robusto catches damage, and more cars pile in.
They stopped just in time.
Look like LeVar and Tim Monroe got together. Unfortunately, there's LeVar Scott able to drive away. Michael Maples, who is headed for his best career finish, running 9th. Let's see, hopefully he can get his car refired. There's Braden Laxter right now running in the 11th spot. Let's take another look at it, Eric, and see what went down here. But it looked like the 6 of LeVar Scott made contact with the 11 of Tim Monroe.
Here it is again. There's Scott. Now Scott goes way wide up the track here in turns 1 and 2.
Kopsky's going to get by, and here comes the 11 of Tim Monroe, and LeVar Scott is going to drive back across his nose, and Tim Monroe had nothing he could do. He was already there. How about Chase Howard driving by, doing a nice job?
Unofficially, Howard scored 4th after the caution. And you see LeVar Scott able to drive away from the scene during a Cars Tour Late Model Stock Championship with Lee Pulliam a year ago, pairing up with the Pinnacle Racing Group and finding success instantly at Daytona. And a win here tonight, which would be his 6th of the year, could certainly put him in prime position to be in full control of his own destiny with 4 races left to go to try to sew up a title.
Yeah, coming into this race, and now he's led 18 laps so far, and he will lead another one when they get to the start-finish line. That means he's led just shy of 800 laps this season, about 780 laps for Butterbean. What an outstanding job he's done. Again, known primarily as a short-track racer, but I think that was his 5th win came on a short track. He won at Daytona, and he won at Michigan. He won all sorts of different racetracks. Dover.
Of the lone intermediates left, only one, Kansas. He won there earlier this year. Certainly a lot of confidence for Butterbean. But Phil, we've seen this on several restarts. A lot of the front runners trying to get up and out of that slicked off portion of the racetrack before we get back underway.
They're trying to get a little bit of moisture in those tires. Moisture equals grip on these dirt tracks.
So Brendan Queen looking for the opportunity to win on dirt, something that is not too foreign for him in his motorsports discipline. In fact, he's had a lot of success in dirt late models over the course of the year, along with his pavement short track racing career and history. Wallace Allen second.
I think we're having a little bit of a disagreement on the restart order. You see Tim Monroe and Isabella Robusto are running side by side, and when you disagree with where they tell you to go, then you pull up side by side. Now looks like Tim Monroe has backed off and let Isabella get in front of him. Remember, Tim was involved in that incident overall for turn 2.
You see Robusto with a little bit of damage there on the left side. All right, green, white checker to wrap up the Hungry Hens 100 at the coin. Brendan Queen bringing us back down for the restart. 2 laps to go. Kovsky with a bit of a hiccup as debris flies to the entrance of turn 1. Butterbean, though, able to build a car-length advantage on Lawless Allen as they're both wrestling the cars to 1 and 2.
Kovsky goes onto that third spot. Isabella now 4th. Tim Monroe in 5th. And here comes Chase Howard, that white and blue car, running 6th.
Queen will lead the field through 3 and 4. Washes up the track a little bit. Gets a little more sideways to give Allen a chance to mount a charge on what will be the final lap at the coin. White flag in the air for Butterbean. Butterbean nursing a half-second advantage while Allen tries to regroup all he can in this final half-lap stretch to the finish.
Butterbean said, please everyone stay straight. Let's get to the finish line here.
Working his way into 3 and 4. The final dirt race of 2025 is going to go to the Arca Menards Series Championship points leader. 6th win of the season. Brendan Butterbean Queen wins at the coin. Lawless Allen comes home second. Kelly Kovsky, another impressive effort in the Arca car, third. Robusto fourth. Monroe, your top 5. But Brendan Queen, when it's your year, it seems to be your year. And with 4 races to go, Phil, he adds another check to the win column.
An outstanding season for this PRG group. Stephen Dawson, Shane Huffman, Mark and Jerry Webb, the owners of this team.